everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. Thank you so much for coming back. And today we're gonna talk about something that I've been procrastinating on for a while. That is my hair color. Now, I know so many of you guys have asked me, what's my hair color? What do I do? What do I do with my highlights? And I told you in a previous video that I really did wanted to go back to Colombia and do them there and film it and do exactly what I do, because I've never done them in the States. Now, I still receive messages about it, and I just wanted to show you and tell you what I do, the color that I use, the stuff that I do before and after, just so I can tell you now. Because honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Colombia. I just got here. Well, I got my whole legal situation done after so long, and I have to start credit again. Now, I have to start credit. My credit story, I have to get a car, I have to get a job, a normal job. I have to, just start from zero, and it's very scary. And it's just like, I'm 26, I'm starting as if I was 16 already. These are the 18. These are the things that I've done already in my country, and it's a little bit overwhelming, so I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Colombia. And honestly, I'm scared of doing it here just because I just don't know the person. Now, I thought about it doing it here, but there's so many places, and honestly, like, I ask you guys if I should just do it here or wait a little longer, because I am liking the whole balayage look, and you said I should keep it a little longer, so I'm happy with that, because it was to a point where it was stopping me in the highlights and just balayage, and I'm kind of happy with it, so I'm going to continue it until maybe I'll go. That being said, I have a runny nose. Sorry, it's cold here. That being said, I do think I'm going to go maybe in January or February, we'll see, but I just wanted to let you know guys now, just because I feel so bad, like it's coming. So I just wanted to share with you what I do and maybe show you a couple of pictures and, just my whole hair color process. Okay, so first things first. Let's just go back to the Instagram stories, because I want to be for sure that I did this in the year that I did. Now, I grew up loving my hair. People will always be like, are you sure that's your natural hair? Because it was so black that people were a little accepted, just because my skin is a little on the, like, it's not like, I'm from the coast, but I don't look bronze. I look like beige. So they thought my hair would be like brown, or, but my natural hair, it's literally this one, it's jet black. So I would always get the comment like, is your hair natural, or do you dye it black? I'm like, no, I don't dye it. It's just how I was born. But I always would cut it, and I think, because I was very scared of like getting my hair dyed, just because my mom, she's been dyeing it since she was 20 something, and she has a lot of fallout, because like all that chemical has ruined my mom's hair. So I was always very scared of the hair dyes. I just, used to cut it, all the shapes, all the stuff. I even cut it like John Jett once, and it was really bad because my hair was curly, but I was trying to, make it look as if it was straight with bangs and like layers. Oh, it was really bad. So, so yeah, that happened. So according to my Instagram story, the first time I did color my hair was 103 weeks ago. So that is 2 years and 2 months ago, more or less. Whatever. The first time, so I was at my aunt's salon. She has a salon, and my mom was getting everything pretty much done for free. And she was like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I'm not cutting my hair because I love my long hair. I'm like, yeah, I'm not cutting it, because I've been through so many, like, oh, we'll just cut you the tips, and then they just cut me like 5 inches, and then I have to start all over. So I was like, I'm not cutting my hair. Should I do something fun with my hair, like color wise? And I did it. I was terrified at first. I hated it, but I did it. Now, I told the lady, and this is super important for you guys to know what shade and what tone do you want, and before you do it. I had no pictures because I was super unprepared. I was like, I'm bored, let's do it. However, I did know that I wanted a warm tone. I didn't want an ashy blonde just because I don't think it would ever look good with my eyebrows and with my features. So I told her, I want caramel. I want caramel highlights. I want a couple, not too many, just because if I hated it, I could just whatever. At that time, I was using my hair straight, like all the time. And I was just tired of like it looking so black and so one-dimensional, you know, or two-dimensional. I think, it was pretty much like black and straight. It was very one. I mean, I always had a lot of hair, but it was always very thick, and I wanted to look thicker. I wanted to look a little more like, you know, more voluminous. And I figured with highlights it would make that way. Now, ever since I was a kid, I wanted silver hair. Those cool tones don't look good on me just because I'm from neutral to warm tone skin. And honestly, that's key when you're gonna go get your hair done. So we were looking in the book that, you know, has like the little shades, like the little hair samples with shades, and I fell in love with this color. It's 6.35. That's the name of the color that I used that time. That's the name of the color that I fell in love with. It was 6.35 caramel. I loved it. I got like a couple of strands. I'll show you a picture right over here. So you just sit better. So this is the picture, and I loved it. Now, my hair was a mess. It was falling off, you know, it was like, what did I do? But I liked the color so much. But I was scared. Scared because I don't like maintenance. I don't like going in to the same place, you know, like hair, lashes, nails. I don't want to depend on you. I don't want to have to go every once a month. Like, enough with my bikini wax, you know, like that's enough. I don't want to have to go once a month to a place to get everything retouched or redone because one, it's expensive. Two, it's expensive. And three, I don't know. At that time, I was traveling a lot back and forth. Like a lot. I didn't know where I was going to be. So I was scared about that. But so my highlights ended up growing a lot. But it was okay because it was, you know, it was straight hair. It would blend in. I would wear hats. I don't care. And it was not too many where it would look bad. It was like, oh, it was just over there nearby somewhere. It would kind of look cool. The problem is I didn't know how to take care of it, especially like traveling. So it became brassy, but I like the brassy just because it's a little more golden. I know it's a little more like, I like how it looks in my skin tone. Like, honestly, I was happy with it for a while. Now, I kept those highlights. Let me just check. So 6 months later, after that, and after I realized that, oh, I can kind of pull off blonde. That was my blonde version. Blonde in my skin. I went ahead and I did the whole highlights. I went ahead to a different salon because my aunt, she doesn't live in my city, so I went a salon to my city where my mom usually goes to, and I got the whole highlights from the roots. Because my first experience, I told her to do it like inside the hair, like not from here, but like inside here and not from the roots, so it would be like a little more, you know, like kind of grew out. Just because I was very scared of, like, I didn't want to look like a squirrel, you know, with like the yellow line here. But since, you know, I was a little more comfortable, I told her, oh yeah, do whatever you want, you know, like from the root, and do as many as you want. Guys, I came out from that salon looking blonde. Like, I was blonde, and it was not the color. I mean, supposedly she said it was the color. It was not. She did it, I think, let me just check. She did it twice because I don't know what happened. She left and she let somebody else take care of the color, and I think it was the bleach. I think they left it too long. I don't know, maybe the color was off because it was the same 6.35 because I told her I am at 6.35. I fell in love with that color and it worked for me. So I'm like, I'm at 6.35. I want that color, but it was a different brand, so I don't know if that has anything to do. But I think I have some pictures which I'm gonna post here. I look horrendous. Like, it's just too ashy for my skin tone. It was like I look too blonde. I didn't look like, no, I look too blonde for my, you know, like I have black eyebrows and they're like really there. So it was really weird. It was not, I was depressed, and I actually had to pay for this hair. So I was like, you know what? They were blow drying my hair and I was looking how ashy it looked. And I was like, I'm done. I'm sorry. No, this is not the color that I wanted. This is not the color that that I told her to do something. And the thing is, like, for me, I'm a very yes person, which is why, sorry, this is so weird. Which is why I bought this book. It's Stop, Girl, Stop Apologizing. It really takes a lot for me. The color is so weird. It's just match. Yeah. It really takes a lot for me to say no. So it took me a lot. I'm like, I hated it. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is not the color that I wanted. I'm paying for this. It was like a lot of money. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you just do it again? I don't know, do something. Because if I left, it was going to be like too much. So I stayed there. I was crying, but I was like letting them to fix it. And this was the result. Now, I think 8 months after that, I did it, and that was my last time that I did it. I went to another person, this is a lady that I do trust a lot with my hair. Okay, I know her, like, she is pretty good with color. I don't like her how she cuts my hair. That's why I cut it myself. But she's pretty good with color. And I have to give credit where it's due. I told her, look, I want caramel highlights. I want them from the root. Now, because this was before I was coming here. So I said, I want it from the roots. And I want a lot of them. Just because it will, so it will be like a little more mixed. So she said, now you have to be in mind that in Colombia we don't have Olaplex. So they do it with what they have. I don't know. It was like the normal bleach, they put you with, I don't know, have no idea what they have there. That's why I want to go back and film a video and let you know, let you know what they did or what they put in my hair. But it was the same thing. Like, honestly, like, I did like this color. That's like my favorite coloring so far. And I've been able to maintain it so far. Now, that was in, I think, early February. That was in early February. It's been 10 months now. And that's why all of this growth, you can see it from here. Now, there were times when it was becoming brassy and either too yellow, the color was coming out, but this is what I use. It's the Not Your Mother's Blonde Mom and Purple Treatment Shampoo. I just bought a new one because I swear by this thing. I use it every once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, just because it's a little drying. But when I see my color not being, not being like the caramel that I want, I use that and leave it on for like 10-15 minutes before I continue with my routine. But also, that's how I'm maintaining. But also, when I was in Colombia and I did get my hair, the color there, guys, bleach is so bad for your hair. Instantly, the next day after I wash it, because the first time I did get my hair blow dry, well, the first 2 times I did get my hair blow dry, the third time I did not. I was like, you know what, she was like, how are you gonna see the hair color, because they don't have any diffusers there. And I was like, it's okay, like, don't blow dry it. Like, I took my saline product, I'll know, whatever, if something happens, I'll come back, but don't blow dry it. So they were like kind of shocked, like, they didn't. I was like, no, it's okay, I'll brush it, because like it was very brittle and they don't know how to handle my hair there. That's the problem with, getting all the things there. But I do. So I was just like, I just want you for the color, woman. I'll do the rest. Thank you. But since bleach takes off so much like protein from your hair and so much strength, it just basically breaks. And we don't have a Olaplex or anything of that over there. I had to do a mask, a protein mask, like the OG natural protein mask, which was, I think it was a spoon or 2 spoons of mayonnaise. I still struggle saying that word. 2 spoons of mayo and 1 egg white. I think it was an egg white or an egg. I can't remember. I think it was an egg white. And yeah, maybe an egg, who knows. I think it was an egg, and then just like mix it really well with a fork and put it in my hair. Put it in my hair. Don't put heat, because otherwise you'll have fried egg in your hair. I found out the hard way. But yeah, use that and leave it in your hair. Like massage it through, you know, brush your hair and then put it in a bun and leave it in your hair. It's not gonna smell the best, but it'll get the job done, and you won't have to spend money on hair stuff, because I couldn't find any hair stuff there for my type of hair. So great massage. Anybody has egg and mayo in their fridge, pretty much, get the job done. However, since I'm here, finally, since I'm here, I've been experimenting with protein and moisturizing treatments, just because when you have curly hair, you need a lot of both. And when you have curly decolored hair, highlighted hair, or you know, bleach hair, whatever, protein is super important. Like, it's just super important for it to be in your hair and to balance it, because that alone will help your hair curl. Guys, my hair wasn't curling when I was not doing the protein treatments, and that was a huge change in my routine. So the first protein that I tried, which you can see, guys, that was my first time trying that mask. That's, I think, is my first video ever, maybe my second video ever, and I still swear by it. I have tried Diva Curl, I have tried another one, and honestly, this by Shea Moisture, the Jamaican black castor oil strengthen and restore treatment mask, it's a saver. I love it, obsessed. And then I did that right after I wash my hair, like after I get decolored, because my hair needed the most protein right away. And then for the before, I would use well, I didn't use anything back then, because I was using like this Brazilian product that they sold in Colombia, and they were pretty good, but I cannot find them anymore here. So now I'm using to moisturize my hair. Usually I go for the Shea Moisture, the Manuka Honey, and Mafura Oil Intense Hydration Hair Mask. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm almost over. I just ordered another one. However, also was in the Cyber Week, I don't know, Cyber Monday, Black Friday deals and such. So I just tried this one. It's the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea Wild Apple Blossom Nutrient Rich Butter Mask. I just tried this one today. I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, I can show you now. But it's so thick. It's so thick and it's so rich in nutrients. I love it. Love the smell. It's very small, but it's also cheaper than the Shea Moisture. And they were all on sale, guys. I got so many goodies from Cyber Monday sale from Ulta. I'm super happy about it. But yeah, I do use this one, and honestly, I think it's a great mix between moisture and protein. This one I use for protein, this one I use for moisture. And it's like an in-between thing that I tried today, and I love it. I love how my curls look a little tighter. I did use the Blonde Mom shampoo today just because it's been a while. And you can see, like, for example, so when the curls are a little brassy, they'll show here. So I'll just have to do a little bit more of time with the shampoo. But honestly, like, another reason why I take a while to get my hair redone or recolor again is because it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, and I know there's like other methods when you don't use bleach, but I'm not a professional. Like, I'm not a professional. I don't know how to do it yet. I would love to learn, and I would love to teach you guys to do your hair at home. Right now, I'm not ready for that. But when I am, for sure, I'll let you know. Because again, I don't want to depend on going back to Colombia to get my hair done all the time. For sure, it's in my priority at least to learn how to do my color at home. But I do like this look. I do like how it's black here, and it's like it transitions into, you know, all the highlights, and I'm gonna have things. I know, I like it a lot. That's it, guys. Please let me know if I answer all of your questions. I think we talked about how I take care of my color, how I maintain it while I'm here. you know, how the pre and the after coloring. Another thing that I think I forgot to tell you guys is I don't use heat in my hair. That's it. Just because the bleach makes your hair and the buns of your hair more fragile. So when I was using heat, oh my god, the amount of hair that I was losing was so much that I was scared. I was like, I've never in my I've been straightening my hair since I was like 13 years old, like once a week at least. And I've never lost that amount of hair until I bleach my hair. So I was terrified. So it's been a year that I haven't done any heat stuff to my hair, and that's the only way I think why I've been able to leave my color. My color has lasted me so long without having to, keep getting retouches, and still looks full, and it doesn't break as much as it used to. Because yeah, I'm honestly gonna tell you, if you can avoid going to the hair salon as much as you can, then go ahead. That's why I didn't want a full color, just because I didn't want to deal with the roots coming out. I did left my hair grow out, my roots grow out. It's gonna look wonky when it's like right here, and it's like, is it intentional or is it not intentional? But right now I'm liking the color. I might go maybe in the next couple of months to retouch it. I do want to do it just because, why not? But there you go. It's a nice little thing. When I pick it up, when I put it in a bun, you can see the black, and then you can see the blonde here. I'm trying to be in the shot right here. But yeah, I hope I answered all the questions that you guys had about my color. If I didn't, please let me know if you have any other question, and I'll for sure answer your comment right back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and hope you have an amazing Christmas, an amazing holiday. I'm making Hanukkah. I have the Jewish family, so I have to give a shout out to them, and honestly just have an amazing holiday, an amazing time with your family and friends. That is the most important thing of this time. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.